Good morning, guys. Welcome back to my channel. I feel like time has slipped away from me for this cycle. I was supposed to ovulate on Saturday, but yesterday, I'm currently dipping an ovulation test. Yesterday I felt some weird cramping and twinging, and I had looked at my app and realized ovulation is approaching, and I haven't taken a test yet or anything. So I took a test last night. Another reason I decided to take a test is because I was laying in bed watching TV and suddenly felt like really hot, kind of like I did last month after I ovulated. But I was just laying in bed, air conditioner's on, fan is on like usual, but I just felt like really warm. My ears were red hot, and that's just similar to how I felt, how I usually feel after ovulation. So I was like, oh, did I already ovulate? So I took a test yesterday or last night, and that's how it came out. I would consider that a positive. Both lines are equal to each other, but I am not sure if I have passed my ovulation yet. Once I put this as a positive on my Fertility Friend app, it says that I'm going to be ovulating today on Friday instead of Saturday. So I just dipped another test. So far it is looking positive, darker than last night's. And today is Friday morning, but let's let that sit for sure, and then we'll compare the two. So most likely I am ovulating today, and at some point today instead of Saturday. So that is just about a day early. I think that happened last cycle too, but I haven't done any temperatures this cycle. I haven't tracked anything else. Like, I think I almost missed ovulation because I just wasn't thinking about it. Time went by super fast. Just wasn't on the top of my mind. So while I'm waiting for that test to go through, you can see here I had put yesterday as a positive. I'm going to go ahead and just put today as a positive as well. It might or might not change my ovulation date when I do this, but I'm pretty sure I am ovulating at some point today. I have had the egg white, cervical mucus, the weird cramping and twinging that I felt yesterday. And then I don't know about the whole warm feeling, because that's not really supposed to happen till after ovulation has passed, but we never really know when we ovulate. The apps and the strip test and all of that, that is just used to track your LH surge, but we don't really know what day, what hour, what exact minute ovulation is happening. We did baby dance last night. I have not put that in my app yet. So I'll put that. And so yeah, if ovulation is happening today, at least we did baby dance last night. We didn't do it at all the days approaching to ovulation, but we're just gonna see what happens. I am not in a rush, not worried. I was actually talking to my husband last night, telling him that I'm starting to feel like almost like you're falling out of love with the idea of having another child. I'm not sure if those feelings are just from the enemy at this point, or if maybe God is trying to tell me something, because I don't know. My kids are 8 and 10 right now, and I just imagine our future, like finally when they move out of the house and they're old enough to start going to college or starting their own families, whatever their path leads them to. I just kind of picture me and my husband. We had kids so early, so I feel like we didn't have time to really enjoy our lives. And although we are enjoying our lives now with our kids, but I just kind of try to think to the future and imagine ourselves kid-free. We'd be free to do whatever we want, travel, continue with our farming journey as well. And I'm just picturing that. I remember before our grandmother that recently passed away, I'm not sure how the topic came up about having more kids. I believe she knew that I had my tubal ligation, but the topic kind of came up, and she mentioned that when our kids are out the house grown, that we are going to be so happy. Like we're gonna look back and kind of be grateful that we didn't have any more kids, because now we have the rest of our lives to enjoy for ourselves. And just that memory of her keeps coming back to me, because that's how I kind of feel. Like I'm looking forward to our future. And if we go and have more kids, that is just prolonging that. We'd have to basically start over with raising a brand new baby and diapers and do everything all over again. And obviously, if I do get pregnant, all those feelings will change. I will be forever grateful and happy. It's just some thoughts running through my head. I'm sure everybody goes through it at some point. And it's been almost 3 years since we've been trying, and absolutely nothing has happened. So that is why I feel like those feelings are starting to creep up. So I've been thinking about this month, and I think that's what has distracted me from really tracking. I haven't even taken any supplements, any vitamins like I did last month. I've still been taking vitamin C and the prenatals. I continued those, but I haven't taken any of the other ones. So this cycle is pretty much running on the vitamin C gummies and the prenatal gummies, just because those are the easiest to take in the morning. I don't have to swallow any pills, but taking all those pills in the morning was also making me really nauseous, so I didn't like that. Who knows what I will continue for the next cycle, but at this cycle, I'm just going to stick with the prenatals, vitamin C, and then after ovulation is confirmed, I'm going to do the progesterone cream for sure, because I definitely liked that last month. So that is my test for today. At the bottom, you can see it's a tad bit darker than yesterday's, last night's. So what I'm going to do is keep testing through tomorrow and just see what happens. So yeah, just wanted to share my feelings with you guys about the future of our TTC journey. Now, if we decide absolutely we don't want any more kids, I don't really know where I stand with my failed tubal ligation, because I did get pregnant after my tubal ligation. So I feel like it's still possible for me to get pregnant, even though it's proven to be difficult and it feels like it's impossible. It feels like it's never gonna happen. But where do I stand with that? If we definitely decide we don't want any more kids, how do we prevent a future pregnancy? Would my husband have to get surgery, or would I still go with the HSG test? But then what happens after that? Because birth control is definitely not an option for me. I do not want birth control in any form. I would not try to get another tubal ligation, because that would be kind of dumb. Would we just continue tracking my cycles and try to avoid TTC during ovulation week, do it that way? I don't think using protection is an option as well. So it's just stuff to think about. I think I'm just going to go with the flow and continue trusting God. God is in control, and He will do what is right for our lives. And if it's not meant for me to have any more kids, then obviously it will not happen, just like it has not happened in the past 3 years. And let's say I do end up pregnant in the future, then it was meant to happen. We would be extremely grateful and happy. But I'm not gonna lie, I am just thinking about our future. If we end up not having any more kids, it wouldn't be that bad. We had our son and our daughter. We watched them grow up. And when they're out of this house, it would be time for me and hubby to just enjoy lives as us two. And wait for our future grandkids from our kids. So that would be something to look forward to as well. But that is it for today's video. Just wanted to end with, we haven't really tracked anything this cycle. Haven't really been tracking the baby dancing. I think I'm just going to continue that way for this cycle. I'm not going to take my temperatures even after ovulation. I'm just going to continue the prenatal vitamins and the vitamin C, just because the vitamin C is good for this season and not getting sick either way. But I'll let you guys know exactly when the app confirms my ovulation or my peak. I don't think this is my peak yet, but it does look darker than last night's. So thanks for watching this video. I will keep you guys updated when it's time to start testing for pregnancy as well. So I'll see you in the next one.